There's no one holding you back except you. That's it.
Hi guys, welcome back to the
Hello
podcast. We are slightly intoxicated, I just want to warn you. So not everything we say makes sense, and as a disclaimer, anything that we say that's true warning, I am so sorry. I didn't mean to sound like
You look so unserious right now.
my brain's a bit
That's okay.
We wanted to talk about overthinking, right? We didn't really have a topic, but here we are. Overthinking.
That's a good topic. I think a lot of people
Overthinking kills. I'm not gonna lie to you, overthinking genuinely kills. It kills your appetite, it kills your will to go out, it kills your will to live. Like sometimes, people sit down in the shower. I don't know if anyone else does this. I'm exposing.
Are you recording?
Exposing myself. Yeah.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Exposing myself here. Do you ever sit down in the shower and you just have all these scenarios of things that could go wrong, but they never actually happen?
That happens to me every single day.
You've lived, but the thing is, you're forcing yourself to live through that experience twice, even if it hasn't happened. You know what I'm saying? And it's horrible. And I don't think people understand sometimes. I'm so sorry. I didn't even let you speak.
Bro, that's okay. Please, I'm
very sorry.
No, keep talking. Keep talking. That's it.
Oh my goodness me.
This is a bad idea. But yeah, overthinking. I do that a lot, clearly, as some people just pointed out.
And I think
it's not
like it makes you your own worst enemy, fam.
Dude, it's literally I hurt my own feelings. I think half the time I feel like people feel a certain way and they don't even feel like that.
You just don't see
But
it.
I've thought, like, I get worried that they're angry at me or sad with me or something's happened and I'm literally dwelling on it the entire day for ages until I get clarification without me even asking them. Like, it's so silly, like it's stuff like that, like it's so dumb, but at the same time it's like I don't care, but I also
Forcing yourself to prematurely age. Like, I'm not saying
Yeah.
you, just, like, I'm saying everyone that does it.
Yeah.
But it's like you don't see how detrimental it is to your health and your mental health.
Yeah.
And I don't think sometimes people understand, because sometimes you try and explain it to someone. And I know it's not everyone's like it's
a
not,
lot of people don't overthink, and
it's not your responsibility to take the brunt of my overthinking. But at the same time, it would help if you could just be like, hey, none of this is what I'm thinking. You're calm and like chill. I think that would fix so many issues.
I'm also just bad at like confronting people, I guess.
Yeah, well, that
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like when you feel a certain way, like I don't know how to.
You just keep it in, and then
I'm worried to be like, oh, is everything okay? Because then they'll be like, oh,
what
are you talking about?
Like,
like, why would you say that? And then it just kind of makes you question stuff. And yeah, that's where like half my trust issues come from.
You do.
No,
I'm so
I'm
sorry.
okay, bro. No, this is deep for no reason. I'm cool. This is more like old me.
Who are you trying to convince? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't think you want to be friends anymore. I'm so sorry. I was so moist.
It's okay, man. It's okay. But yeah,
I do the same thing, to be honest. I can't even chat shit to you. Like, I can't. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Why is it sorry?
I'm sorry. But like,
I'm just seeing lines right now.
The thing is, right, it's like, it's the smallest things that can set you off. And I think most of it is a trigger from when you were younger. Like, a lot of the stuff that's unhealed inside you is when you look back to when you were younger.
Yeah.
And it sticks with you, and like, you end up overthinking tremendous amounts of things for no reason.
Yeah. I don't even know where mine comes from. Like, I don't even know where my overthinking comes from. How do you know
so
where my
sorry.
overthinking comes from? How do you know where it comes from?
I know everything.
She doesn't know anything. I literally don't know. I think just everyone gets anxiety from young. I'm so shocked.
You said I don't know anything.
No. I meant like.
I'm joking.
I think overthinking is just a thing that everyone does. You overthink friendships. You overthink any kind of relationship, your career.
Do you know what gets on my nerve? When you're overthinking, right, and you try and like have a conversation with someone, and they gaslight you the whole time. They're like, "You're crazy." Like, I'm not crazy, and then it turns out to be. Sometimes this happens. Sometimes it happens, and this is what I think continues to fuel the overthinking. You're right. You're right.
I literally knew you were about to say. That's what sucks about this whole notion. It's the fact that you've suspected something. You have this feeling that's going on, but you feel dumb for thinking it because it's like there's no way.
And the other person's telling you you're dumb. Like,
and then
You figure out.
You end up being right, and that's why I have this thing where I'm like, I'm always right. I'm not always right, obviously, but for most of the time, I feel like I am right, and I don't care because I know I'm right some of the time.
The thing is, it's true though. You have some. I don't care. You have some witchy abilities because sometimes you come through with the most.
No, it's not even that. It's just about seeing the person and knowing exactly who they are. Not exactly who they are, and their mannerisms and the way they speak.
I think
and
that's
then how it changes.
Sometimes though. Like I think it's easier with strangers. It's when it's people that you're close to
that you can't see it.
It's not that you can't see it. You can see it, you feel it, but you don't want to acknowledge it. Like you're forcing yourself not to see it.
That's very true. And you know what? I have that. What you just said, except I acknowledge it, but I push it aside. And then I experience the person more, and then I just kind of add everything up, and then I evaluate, is this someone I want to keep in my life because of everything that they're doing or saying right now? And the fact that I've talked to them about it and they're not changing, that's what makes me feel really not great. And I'm just like, you know what, you're not the kind of person I want to be around. Because I want to grow. I know I'm not perfect. Hell no. Like there's so many things I need to work on, but I want to work on them. And if you're not willing to work on them with me, like together, like to do this together, then of course I respect you, but you know, I'm gonna stay in my lane and I'm gonna do my thing. I'm gonna level up. I want us to level up together, but if you want to stay down there, you stay there. That's not my responsibility. At the end of the day, I will try my best to pull you up, but I've had that experience so many times where I'm trying to help this person and it just goes through their head. It doesn't go in, and it's just kind of tiring.
It's heartbreaking to see that people don't understand.
And the people you love as well, and it's just like, it's not nice seeing people that you love kind of
torturing themselves.
Yeah.
And then
but you can't force yourself to stay there the entire time, because at the end of the day, it's not your responsibility.
I miss Milo. Guys, my cat's gone.
It's not funny.
It's so heartbreaking. I don't even want to talk about it. But
if anyone knows a cat called Milo, he's a white cat.
He's beautiful with
He's
beautiful
so
fur.
Adorable. If you know where he is,
he's barely
contact us, please. He's a little baby. He's got a really long tail.
Some witch
and
stole
he's got
him.
like he's got like grey lines and like he's got like grey and black
tan
on
lines
him.
as
Yeah,
well.
he's really, really cool, and his face is the most adorable thing in the world. If you've seen him. Yes. Anyways, do you have anything else to add?
I do. I think, do you know what? This genuinely hurts my heart. I think it's so easy to be kind to people, and I know it's easy to take advantage of people that are kind. Don't take advantage of them, just be kind back. Being kind is not a difficult thing, and you don't have to be kind to like people that hurt you, but it's like, it's easier, it's so simple to be kind.
Yes, it's very...
I sound like a
no, sorry. No, but it is very simple.
And I think everyone's just mean for no reason.
I think people who are mean are people who are struggling.
But that does not excuse.
It doesn't excuse their meanness. I'm not trying to say be mean because you're going through this and that. But I'm just saying,
people about your heartbreak or whatever's bugging you. But like, don't hurt other people so you can feel better about yourself. That's just trash. Because
you know what you're doing. You're ruining that relationship with that person that you don't want to be ruining, and you're ruining it for yourself as well. Because I don't know, you know what some people do.
At the end of the day, it's what you want to feel like when you're laying alone in bed at night. Do you want to sit and think, I'm a shit person or I'm a good person? You want to be a good person. I'm telling you, you want to be a good person. Because being a crappy person, yeah, I don't know, it might get you things. Because I know selfish people get what they want, right?
Yeah.
But the thing is, at what cost are you getting that stuff?
Yeah.
Who are you with at the end of the day once you've gotten that stuff?
Yeah.
No, I'm not saying like don't put yourself first. Obviously, put yourself first. But don't be mean about it.
Yeah.
Don't make someone else feel like
there's
crap
a difference
about
with being completely selfish to get what you want and pulling everyone out of your way to steal that very thing that you want, but you're hurting everyone else in the process. I personally am not okay with that. I don't know if that makes me a weak person.
Hell no, bro. Hell no. I think that makes you strong. I mean? Like the ability to have all these things where you could put yourself first and make yourself the selfish one, but you still care about the other people's feelings. I think that's some of the strongest traits that you can have as a person. And not many people in this generation have it. Like, it's so... What bugs me the most, right, is like you open TikTok and you see someone doing something empowering and then you're like, damn, that's so cool. And then you open the comment section and it's just nasty things, man. Like, let people live. If you don't agree with it, just keep scrolling. It's not going to hurt you.
I think, if anything, people should be grateful that they see other people do this stuff, because because it should give you kind of like power to be like, oh, I can actually do that as well. If she can do it or he can do it, I can do it as well. Like, why?
And I think, you know what? I mean? Like, at the end of the day, like, the reason most people aren't doing everything they want to do and the things they love is because they're afraid of what other people are going to say.
Yeah.
And I know it's easier said than done to be like, hey, don't listen to that, because it's terrifying. Even doing this, we literally, like, nobody watches us, but still at the same time, it's like, it's terrifying to post it, but we still do it.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know, one of them. I'm so grateful to have you for that, fam.
Thanks,
like,
bro.
I can just
I'm
post
grateful
it.
to have you as well.
All right, enough.
I feel like I'm getting bullied.
No, you're not getting
not
bullied.
you.
I'm not bullying you. Well, my brother's here and he's so lovely. I love you. I don't know where that came from.
The looks again. I'm sorry.
Do you have anything else to say, bro?
Honestly, it just...
Guys, it's almost 2:22. Do you know what? At the end of the day,
2:22.
this is like a firm piece of life advice.
Do you mean the day?
Just
so it's
okay, right.
31 right now.
Start putting your priorities and your needs first. I read the video that you sent me the other day. She sent me a TikTok of this old woman who was saying, write down a list of things that you want from people in your life, friends, family, and relationships, whatever, and then match that. Once you're in that relationship, see if you're getting what your needs are. See if you're being respected for the things that you want. And if it's not, walk away. It's not the end of the world. Like, I think, especially at our age or younger, you think that one relationship or that one friendship is everything. But the more you grow, the more people you meet. And it's okay, because some people are just meant to be experiences, and they can be amazing, fun, loving experiences, but they're not meant to stay, and that's all right. That's completely fine.
It is. And you know what? I think it's so crazy because, for example, when I was younger, I would have friendships or relationships or whatever, anything that was happening, and I would think that was forever. Oh God, I would think, yeah, this is gonna be my future, my everything.
Trust me.
It's crazy. But then when I lost them, I was like, oh my God, like, this is it. I'm done for.
Now look
guys,
at you, bro.
it's so crazy
Look
because
at you.
I'm very grateful that those things happened. However, I'm grateful that I don't have them anymore, because you know what? I was supposed to leave those people because those people were supposed to grow without me, and I was supposed to grow without them, and that's fine.
You're not gonna be.
Do you know what I mean? Like, whoever you meet in whoever you have or had or whatever, like, it hurts, but it's also like, you know what? I was supposed to meet you. I'm grateful that I did. Have fun with your life. I hope you find what you're looking for. I'm gonna go do the same, but you don't need that person anymore, because you know what? It's so much more easier said than done, but you're gonna find better. You always will. Do you know what I mean?
Like, and if it's meant to be,
well, that's so weird you said that.
Brainwaves.
If you're meant to be, you will find each other one way or another.
The thing is, right, you're not meant to be. I think this is something hard for us to swallow, because we're so, as humans, we see ourselves as the main character, and you are the main character in your story, but you're not meant to be the main character in everybody else's story. Some people you'll just be a side character. Some people you'll be the people walking in the background, you know? You're not, like, you'll be like Sinjin from Victorious. Like, you're not supposed to be the main character in everyone's
But then at the same time, Sinjin himself has a whole entire life himself, and we're not a highlight in his life. We never get to see his life because we're not
focus on you.
Do you know
focus
what I mean?
on loving yourself and the people around you, but don't bend over backwards for every Harry, Dick and Tom. Like,
and there's nothing, again, it doesn't mean, oh, give up on giving love to the people that you love and care about. Guys, one thing I've learned, right, I used to be very stubborn with my love. Like,
you wanted to protect it, bro.
On God, that's exactly what I wanted to. I was like, you know what, if I leave first, they can't hurt me. They can't leave me first. So I have to be the one that hurts them, because I don't want them to hurt me. That is very toxic, okay? I do it, and I still do it to this day. It's toxic.
Me
and
waiting for Eden to walk out that door.
No. At the end of the day, I've learned, right? Even if someone isn't treating me great, I'm gonna give them all my love at the end of the day.
Why stoop to the level?
I don't know why I want to do that, but I'm going to anyway, because that's just me. I'm not gonna, exactly like you said.
You have such a strong heart for that. I don't care. You have such a strong heart for that. I don't want to
stoop to their level, because I'm just as bad as them if I do that.
If you go down that route, I think
there's nothing wrong with feeling anger. Don't get me wrong.
Walk away. I think walking away is the kindest thing you can do for that person and yourself. Sorry, but it's the kindest thing you can do for yourself and that person. walking away. I'm not saying don't be there for them, but like,
Yeah.
you can't
You can
put
still
your
be-
100% into every single
Yeah.
person, because then you're not giving yourself the 100% that you need to be the
And I
best
think
version
that's
of you.
the biggest problem of our generation and every generation before, to be honest. But I'm specifically talking about this generation because we are the future. But
We are the future.
But what I'm trying to say is, the love that you have to give it wholly to yourself in every way possible before you start giving it to yourself. You know, I saw this thing and there was these older women and they were saying how, like, what would you give your 20-year-old self as advice, right?
I bet
they
it
would
was all
say-
love yourself.
They were like, forget relationships, just give yourself that love and care that you're looking for.
Your love for yourself
And then
is a
eventually it will
reflection
come.
of the love that you get from other people, because you seek, like, okay, so like, okay, it's rooted in your parents as well. So you seek the love that you get from your parents is the love that you give yourself eventually. So how your parents have treated you, or like the people that have been
And the
authority
experiences
figures,
you've had growing up.
that's how you love yourself. That's what you see love as. That's your perception of love.
And your
whether it's
environment
tainted or
as
not.
well.
Yeah, exactly.
Everything has an impact on the way that you think as well.
And then when you love people, when you go to find a relationship, you're seeking that kind of love. And that's what's wrong. If you don't love yourself wholeheartedly and the way you're supposed to, you're never going to find the love that you actually want. You're just going to keep going in toxic cycles like your parents did. Or like, you know, maybe your parents are a great couple. Good for them. But I'm just saying, like, you know what I mean?
No one's perfect, even we, like, are nice people, we're great people, but we have our own flaws.
We all have flaws.
Nobody is.
But that's
You know
what
I
makes
mean?
you human, and it, like, that you can acknowledge them flaws. And then it's such a rude, man. I'm so proud of myself right now.
I'm proud of you too, man. I'm proud of you too. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, guys, overthinking will murder your dreams.
Trust me.
Wholeheartedly.
What's it called?
I can't easily
You are
say
your
that.
own worst enemy. Like,
You are
genuinely.
your. I say. You know what's crazy? Every time I have a bad thought, I say that to myself. Like, for example, this is really silly, but when something's about to happen, I'm supposed to go out and meet people. I'm like, I don't want to go anymore. And then I literally think to myself, but Eden, didn't you say that you wanted to go out more? Didn't you say you wanted to have more experiences? Didn't you say this? And then I would literally sit there and be like, I am my biggest enemy. No one is holding me back except me. That is it. There's no one holding you back except you. That's it.
Because you know what? No one can make you cry.
Because
You
no
make
one
yourself
can
cry.
make you say,
no one can
"No,
make
I
you
don't wanna go
sad
there."
as yourself. No one can make you as happy as yourself as well. But like, you know, like, it's those things. It's those small
That's
things.
why they say it's a journey. It's not easy.
It's never supposed
It's
to be
not easy. And you know what? This is gonna go on for a very long time. Probably till the day we die. You're gonna work on yourself always. There's always gonna be
But
something to work
there will
on.
be some point. There will be always be a point where you reach and you're like, I'm never gonna go down from this.
Yeah.
Like a certain point of self-love that you realize, oh shit, like, oh, I need to stop saying shit. But like,
It's okay, though. We can
continues
just
to say shit.
You can beep it.
Yeah, you get to a certain point and you're like, okay, there's nothing I can, like, there's never that you're gonna drop below that. You're just gonna keep going up and up and up. Every lesson means something. Take it as a meaningful thing, but don't put yourself in that, like, don't make yourself stuck in a loop. It's like those dreams where you're dead, right? And then you keep waking up on the same day. It's like that. You're forcing yourself to live through, like, even if it's a bad experience, forcing yourself to live through it twice. You're not a lawyer. It's not your job. You're a lawyer. It is your job, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not your job to do that to yourself. Just don't hurt yourself like that. But anyway, that was I really liked that.
Me too.
Drink,
Right,
guys.
you know what?
Drunk words are sober thoughts.
That was a good chat. Guys, I love you all. We love you all.
We do.
Have a good day. Have a good night. Whatever you're doing.
And live your best life.
Yeah. Moral of the story, just don't
Chill,
let
bro.
overthinking
Chill out.
kill your dreams. I know that's, again, not easier said than done. Just think about it like this, yeah?
Think about yourself as a
You
kid,
are
bro.
the only important priority in your life.
You're the main
the
character.
first person that you need to think about. Yes, other people might be hurt of the things you do or say,
Mhm.
but you know what? You have to choose yourself first. I'm sorry.
You're the main character.
I can't really say that because I don't even take that advice, but I'm learning to.
I'm gonna slap it into her, I promise.